All right, Faith Watchman here. I'm out here enjoying a great Sabbath day in the cold. I just built me a nice little fire over here and enjoying some time with God, some quiet time away from everybody. And so it's 2025, and really see that this is going to be a year of fasting for me and embattlement and prayer building. For 2025, I'm asking God to show me His way, and I'm ready to go in the journey that He's going to send me. I want to be ever so. I want to listen to God clearly. I want to make sure that my spirit is clear. I remember 2024. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety, and I was just really unclear of what my purpose or where my journey is supposed to go. So I decided to fast. And during the fast, in the beginning of the fast, it's always hard, and I'm in prayer, and I don't believe God was really answering me. And I was frustrated. And you know how God does. Sometimes He just stays quiet. And He wants us to be patient in what we request. I believe in the fourth day of my fast, I began to feel a peace. I remember that night was sweet when I rested. I woke up refreshed, and I realized that God did more than just bless me, but He detoxed me spiritually. My prayers were clear and not distracted. And I think sometimes that's what God wants for us, to just quiet our spirit and not to be distracted. And 2025 is going to be a year where we are going to need to be fasting in order to stay close to God and to stay focused. Worship is another thing that I'm learning about. That is amazing. Worship, prayer, fasting, and giving. In order for us to receive the Spirit and to be full of it, in order to meet as many as possible, to be ready to receive what God has given us, our marching orders. 2025 is going to be a very exciting year, but it's not going to be a year of just sitting down and waiting to see what God is doing. It's going to be a year of works. A sister I was watching on the YouTube was saying that it's going to be like the time of Nehemiah, where when the Jews came back to Jerusalem to rebuild, they had a sword in one hand and they were building on the other. They were building the temple, but they still had to fight the spiritual battle. And I believe that's what kind of year we're going to be in. Get your popcorn ready, because I believe that is going to be an amazing time. But we're going to have to probably, I shouldn't say get popcorn, but it's time to roll up our sleeves too as well in prayer. So I hope this is a good one for you. I hope that, this helps somebody out there. Those 4 things: prayer, fasting, worship, and giving. This year, 2025. Let's be alive for the Lord this year. Let's be sharpened. Let's be ready. Let's be powerful. Let's be unified. Don't get distracted about all these things that people want us to be distracted on. Race wars, the fires in LA, and all these things that are going on. The enemy is angry because God is stepping in. God is stepping in, and He's taking over. It's not about this election. This is God taking over. And His men and women need to be ready to receive what he wants us to do next. I believe there's going to be a great revival coming on 2025. But we got to be ready to work. So God bless you. Stay strong. If you're struggling, fast, pray, worship, and give. And God will detox your spirit. God bless you. I'll see you soon.